excited for Transformers?
Yeah, I am. I'm really excited to see what it's going to be like. I mean, it looks amazing from the bits that I've seen of it so far.
And have you seen the other two films? Are you a fan of those?
Yeah, I was a really big fan of the first one. Yeah, I think the fantasy element of these films is really like what makes them. It's the kind of thing that you dream about like when you're a kid. You want to have like a world like this one, right?
Do you remember the original cartoon series, or you may be a bit young for that?
Yeah, I was born in '94, I'm not sure.
Missed it just by a decade.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean, talking about yourself for a little bit, I mean, obviously Skins, is, you know, I mean, it's a huge show with a huge fan base. I mean, were you a fan of that show before you became involved, and how excited were you to become a part of that family?
I was incredibly excited. I actually called my agent, and because I missed the open auditions, and I begged her to like secure me an audition for this series. Because yeah, I've watched it since the first series, and I've loved both casts that have gone before, and it's just something I could quite relate to as a child. Well, as a teenager. So yeah, I was really excited to be a part of it.
I mean, obviously you were a fan of the show, and you've been watching it. I mean, did you have a particular favourite character? Was there someone before you became a part of it that you identified with in particular?
Oh, there are loads. I mean, in terms of the ones that I identify with, would it be bad to say Cassie?
I don't think that's terrible.
No, she is. She's a little bit away with the fairies, and I can see myself in that a bit. But I loved Chris. I loved Cook, and Naomi. I think they're probably my four favourites.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
A lot of excitement here. I mean, your character obviously has got your own. A lot of excitement. Your character on the show has got its own huge fan base now. I mean, why do you think people have latched onto her so much?
I think there aren't that many characters like her on TV at the moment, because she's very ambiguous in terms of who she is, and you know where she's come from and what her background has been. And I'm really happy that people are able to relate to her, because I was worried at first when I read the script that she'd be too kind of, you know, too much an anti-stereotype, that she'd become a stereotype. But I think they handled her with care, and hopefully it's pulled off.
Final question, do you have any messages to the UK Skins fans watching this online?
Keep watching Skins. Wait till next series, it's going to get crazy.